Hello, everyone. My name is Yesenia Cisneros, and today we'll be talking to you about the Grand Banks earthquake and tsunami that occurred in 1929. So, what happened? There was a 7.2 earthquake that hit in the Grand Banks, and this is out in the water. So, if you look at the map on the right, the star is the epicenter, and it is out here in the Grand Banks. And that earthquake then caused an underwater landslide, which is called a submarine landslide, and it was both the earthquake and the landslide that triggered a tsunami, and the tsunami hit Newfoundland in three different waves. And this case alone is rare due to the fact that it was not just the earthquake alone that caused the tsunami, but it was the landslide too. So, where did this happen? The Grand Banks are an underwater group of plateaus outside of Newfoundland and Canada, and it is where two different currents meet, so nutrients collect here, and this place is notorious for having rich fishing grounds. The effects were large for Canada. On the map, you can see the different cities in bold that were affected. There was over $400,000 in damages. Most of the damage was attributed to 12 damaged telegraph transatlantic cables that ran underwater, and they were ripped apart by the landslide. So, because of that, it was hard for them to get word out on what happened, and it took at least 3 days for other countries to know and become involved and aid this area of Canada. Also, at least 27 lives were lost due to the tsunami, and this was the largest number of lives that Canada had lost directly associated with an earthquake. So, for Canada, this was big. All these towns that you see right here on the map, all those people suffered in terms of losing their home, their business, their ships, livestock, fishing equipment. There was over $1 million in property damage, and this also affected their way of life because it affected their fishing. So, where the earthquake happened, the epicenter is in the Laurentian Slope seismic zone, and this is an active area. So, earthquakes in this area of Canada are not uncommon. Since then, there have been more than 20 smaller earthquakes that have occurred since 1929. But this natural disaster alone was unique in the fact that it was both the earthquake and the landslide that caused the tsunami. So, in conclusion, this natural disaster could not have been avoided or mitigated because one event did cause another. Thank you.